It's probably the toughest, certainly the most unusual running event in the track meet, the steeplechase. In college, the women run 3,000 meters, about twice what a high school chaser is asked to go. It's a combination distance race obstacle course. So what do you look for?
Someone who has really good attention to detail. There's a lot of form elements that are within the steeplechase. The flat barriers, the water barrier, all takes very, good precision and a good eye towards that detail. So someone who has just shown themselves to be very conscientious of the way their body moves and everything like that. Usually you can kind of identify it from the weight room. Someone who can pick up lifts pretty well is usually going to be someone who can kind of acquire that steeplechase form.
And Katie fit the bill, huh?
Yeah, Katie fit the bill great. I mean, she was identified before I got here, but just watching her in the weight room this fall, I could understand why she was a steeplechaser. And then once we started transitioning to barrier work, she really fit the bill well. So.
Come on, get through that 8. Let's go. On your mark. Right on, Sam. Go, girls. Let them do the work, Carly.
Katie is Katie Knox, a senior at the U of R, 1 week removed from taking a full 7 seconds off the school record in the steeplechase. Knox ran the 1,500 meters at the U of R Spring Invitational, relatively less challenging, if you want to call it that, than the steeplechase, because you don't run that event every week. Because you didn't run it today, so you don't run it in consecutive weeks? Why?
It hurts your legs after a while, and it's good to mix up with some other races, run a couple 1,500s, 5Ks, just to give yourself a different range and get some good workouts in.
Grace, you got it. Come on, That's it.
Still, the steeple is really where Katie excels. It was a race the Worcester, Massachusetts native hadn't run before she came here.
I've wanted to do it since high school, but in Massachusetts they don't have steeple races for high schoolers, so coming to college I was really excited to give it a shot.
But primarily a cross-country runner, so you're at least well-suited that way, right?
Yeah, I really enjoy cross-country, the change in terrain, and not running around in a circle. So I thought steeple kind of emulates that, because it's not just running in a circle. You have to get over barriers and through water, so it's a lot more fun.
With the season winding down, the elite meets are on the horizon. Knox will be back on the barriers and in the water pit next at the state championships, with the school record on her resume.
Yeah, I was really excited to get that. As a freshman, I knew I wasn't very close to it, but I knew as a senior that I wanted to eventually take down the record, and I was happy that I was able to do that this year. It was a great way to end my senior year.
Katie finished second in her 1,500 to another fine senior U of R runner, Victoria Stepanova. Knox is a Phi Beta Kappa student with a degree in mechanical engineering in the offing, and she'll stay at the U of R as a postgrad. The classic student athlete at a D3 school, where academics still matter.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time so I'm getting used to be able to schedule practice and homework. You just have to stay good about being on top of your homework and getting enough sleep in order to manage everything.
But it's all kind of important to finish the 4 years well-rounded, isn't it?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed my 4 years here, and I wouldn't have done anything differently.